Let's hit the pause button on this closing argument and bring in our guest for this hour. Joining us from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, criminal defense attorney Eric Schwartzreich is with us. Eric, good to see you. I'm watching this prosecutor in this closing argument, and he's using this diagram of the home down on the floor. He's pointing to it. What do you think about his use of that to really take these jurors inside the house and think about where Houston Danker may have moved during this alleged killing? Oh, Eric, I can hear you now. Go ahead. Nope, you're not. Go ahead. I can hear you now.
Again, I feel like I'm in my house with my wife because she never hears me either. But again, great to see you. Thank you for having me. Anytime that a prosecutor can get in there, paint a picture, use diagrams, use illustrations, take someone to the murder scene with the prosecutor's own words, it's very powerful stuff, and he's trying to do that. What he's also trying to do here, when I listen, is sometimes the best witness for a prosecution is a defendant herself, and the defendant in this case took the stand. She testified. There were text messages as well that were deleted, that were erased. You know, deleted text messages are very interesting to prosecutors, and they're trying to use what she said, what she hasn't said, what the evidence is, and pick apart her story about sneaking, her lover into the house. Did she sneak a thief into the house? Did she sneak a murderer into the house? They're trying to pick apart the story and show that Karina is not being truthful and that Karina had malice, had motive, had intent to commit this murder.
Oh, yeah, she's given them a lot of fodder, Eric, in terms of her words. Those disappearing messages that you mentioned, they did everything on Snapchat. I think they thought they were outsmarting the authorities. But what's been your experience in recovering messages, particularly if it's from Snapchat or from one of these apps? Because it took 3 years before she was arrested. What do you think was the reason for this delay?
Well, they weren't sure. They didn't have everything, right? At first, they didn't have the murder weapon. They didn't have the evidence that they needed. But text messages, even deleted, they are digital footprints that last forever. And even though something is deleted in court, a prosecutor has the recovery file in courtroom. These text messages can be recovered. The absence of them, the fact that they're not there, just because someone thinks that you delete a text message, that it's gone, it's not, and that is a digital fingerprint. Why would you delete something that you sent in the middle of the night, the same night, to your lover when your husband was shot in your own home?
That's true. When it's something that's deleted, it looks even worse when it comes out in court. Eric, stand by. Thanks for that analysis.